Hi, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, I am here to do your love and relationship reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. When I was tapping in here to the energy, the first thing I was shown was like a group of black bears, and they were all like circled around you. And then this card flew out. We have mountain. You are on the road to success. And I also kept hearing it is safe. And I get the sense that for a lot of you, this is a message which involves your finances, but it doesn't have to be for everybody. But it feels like this is for someone to know that somehow you're either like, maybe there's some sort of new venture you're taking in terms of work or finances. And with the Fool here, and we have also at the bottom of this deck, we have a higher power, and we have the beaver, and beneath this one, we also have a leg up. And there's something that somebody needs to know if this reading is for you, is that you are safe to be supported by spirit with what seems to be some form of, they keep showing me like this evil eye, something about being protected. And I also just heard make a name for yourself. So for someone very specific, you could be wanting to step into some kind of role of being a leader. It could be opening a business of some sort with the King of Wands here, or it could just be stepping into just some kind of leadership role, which is whatever it is in your field or whatever you're seeking. And I feel like with this as well, slowly but surely getting ahead. Somebody here needs to know that even if there has been some setbacks with this, or even if you felt like maybe you've felt trampled on at some point, or that this certain business or this certain path for your finances was not really supported by spirit, or you didn't feel supported by spirit, this message is for somebody that needs to know that you are supported by spirit with this, and that there is a lot of protection surrounding something involving this path and this success, and maybe even your finances. And I'm being drawn to this Ace of Pentacles, and I'm hearing Spirit say it's almost like this orb that he's holding can represent, in a way, like a crystal ball is how they're showing it, and that there's a lot of success to be found here. So I can definitely, again, I'm getting specifically for somebody that maybe you're just beginning to start a new project, or you're beginning to have the idea for this business that you want to open, or the new things that you want to add to your business, or maybe just in whatever your career is, like kind of making steps to grow that. I feel like this is the confirmation that you need, that this is going to be the road to success for you. I'm being shown like a lot of paper clips for some reason, and like putting papers together, so it could even be getting organized when it comes to paperwork, something like that. But if this sounds like something which could be for you, let's get a little bit deeper into the message. And for someone, they also want to say that this may also involve some sort of position spiritually that you're stepping into with the King of Wands. And it might be something that you are, I'm being shown like old skin kind of coming off, and then you are putting yourself in this new skin, and the new skin is this lion here on the throne. Like somehow it represents your leadership, something you're doing to prepare for this leadership. So let's get a little bit more into the message. So Spirit, what else would you like to say here for whoever this reading is for? What else would you like to say? And again, this is super specific, this part, but if you've had anybody who somehow was like taking from you, I'm not sure if this is, like a business partner or people you worked with, or if it's something that is just like on an energetic level. It's almost like everything was supposed to be yours, but there were parts of it that were taken from you by other people. Maybe people took your money, or just the situation that you found yourself in. There was something about how the whole share of things was not given to you, or like there was something off about that. And if it's not specific like that, it could just be the way that that they're showing it, that you kind of deserve the whole thing now. You don't need to be like giving your energy or your finances or your time, your resources, and distributing it out to be scattered. Like it's supposed to kind of be more so all of yours now, is how they're showing with that King of Wands. So what else would you like to say, Spirit, for this message, for whoever this is for? I'm hearing something like, sometimes things take a turn. Okay, these cards all flew out. We have never-ending story, and we have Yang. So look at that orb there. It looks almost identical as this one. And we do have this lion here. So there is a lot of masculine energy. At the bottom, we also have the fates. Yeah, this really feels like a strong message that someone here has been, maybe again with a never-ending story, maybe you've been putting a lot of work into something and it's just like it's always ended up empty, or you've put a lot of money into something and it's like you couldn't really get something started. It could be more on an energetic level. Again, I feel like this is Spirit wants somebody to know with the fates here that it is really kind of your destiny to have success in whatever this field is or this specific thing is. And yeah, lots of masculine energy with the Yang here. Let's see, what else would you like to say, Spirit, for this message, for whoever this is for? One more card here. What else would you like to say? Yeah, and I'm getting that this could be almost like a path of destruction in a way. Maybe some of you, you're being guided at this point to take some kind of new journey right now. With the Fool and the way this man is standing here with this wolf, this could be almost like gives me a lone wolf kind of feeling, or you taking a path which is very much like this, again, like strong, determined, masculine energy. Even if you're not, a man, it's like you're harnessing that within yourself, or you are embodying that. And I feel like this is, what was I saying right before that? I forgot now. The loyal heart we have here too. Yeah, there's something about like a twist of fate here. They're telling me to get a few more tarot cards, so let me get a few more of these because I think they want to say something else here. What else, Spirit, for this message, for whoever this is for? I'm hearing your journey does not end here. The Star. Yeah. Yeah, you really have to, I feel like some of you could be either giving up on something, or you feel like there's been a lack of hope. And there's just this feeling of, even though it may be slow progress, some of this could be kind of like you are moving forward, but it could be at a slower pace than you would have liked to. There's something to where these gates are opening and being shown, and it's like a lot of light is coming in. And I feel like this is represented by this orb here and this one here, because I feel like a lot of you are meant for something much greater than maybe where you are currently, or you are, yeah, it's like you're meant for something greater. Your story does not end here, or your path does not end here. And I don't know what could have caused you to feel like your path may have ended here. It's going to be different for a lot of you. It could be with the Fool. Again, maybe you are beginning to start over entirely. Maybe you're starting something completely new, or you are, in some sort of way, you are definitely beginning to see that you need to start over. I don't know how, but somehow. And it seems like it's with this never-ending story, it's something which you need to hear the message that even though you've had this never-ending story, or even though you've had experiences which have made you feel in the never-ending story, it's like the protection is surrounding you to take this leap of faith, or to know that what happens next, or what comes next, is very successful for you. And even if it's taken a while or like a winding back road to get here, it is, I'm hearing, yeah, raising the vibration. It's like something seems like it's aligning at a certain time. Yeah, judgment, and the Ten of Swords is beneath that. Yeah, this feels pretty powerful. It feels like I'm hearing wind beneath my feet. Yeah, there's some kind of second chance here. There's a second chance. For some, this could even be like overlapping into a love message as well. It won't be the case for everybody, but for some of you, there could be a message here about love that's kind of connecting with this as well. Because I kind of feel like there's a second chance at various different things. In this case, I am getting its success, but success can mean different things for everybody. It can be like a general term of success. And there's just a sense of kind of, you may have hit the dead end, or you may have, yeah, hit that Ten of Swords or that dead end. But with the Fool being here, it's like you're given a second chance at life, love, career, success, maybe everything at once. And it's like you need this encouragement to know that even if one path has ended, or even if you feel like that previously you tried to go down that path, and every time you went down the path it was kind of blocked, or the same thing happened over and over. It feels like there's a support surrounding you, that you are safe this time around, or you are safe to know that. What exactly is this, though? Let me see a little bit more with the Judgment card, or just all of it. What else, Spirit, would you like to say for this message? I'm hearing things are evening out. We have discernment, and we also have imagination here. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. And we have imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Yeah, there's just something here. It's going to resonate differently, but I'm just being shown something with that leg up. And they're actually showing me something growing back, which was like severed at some point. Or, you know, it's like you chop down the tree, but then the, you know, the flowers or something, and they're starting to bloom all over again. There's something that you have to see this reading as a confirmation or a boost of anything is possible, and there's a second chance of this judgment to resurrect something, or to know that even after endings. It's like kind of like that song by Cher's coming to me. Do you believe in life after love? Or something. Yeah, I think that's a lyric. So it could be something along those lines of maybe there's been just something which, I don't know, it either didn't go how you wanted it to, or again, there's been kind of like a roadblock here, and it's like you may have felt at that moment, or at this moment, that makes you want to give up, because the Ten of Swords can be very painful. It can kind of feel like our, you know, we put all of this time or love or investment into something, and then it just doesn't pan out, or we again keep hitting the same dead end, and so it kind of leads us to this same circle that we keep bumping into. And so this is again the message here for someone that, yes, it may have taken so many amount of months or years, or it may have taken this many rounds of you going down that dead end, but there's a second chance here for you to believe in how things can be different now, or how you're being encouraged and kind of given the tools to step up further now, because Spirit is coming in with the leg up. What else, Spirit? Let's get some specifics from the tea leaf cards. We have someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Yeah, and at the bottom, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm getting here. I don't know what this is. Maybe for some of you, this is specific for you. Maybe with the, what is this though? The parrot, the Ten of Swords, the never-ending story. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Yeah, so period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, that's going to be specific. It won't be for everybody, but if you had something like that, I don't know if this is gossip per se, like exactly. It could be more so that there have just been maybe some kind of energies which you were entangled in, which requires your discernment. And again, it's like there's a second chance for you, even if that situation didn't work out. Or it's like the universe is helping to support you to kind of dust yourself off and be given a second chance at something here. Someone new is entering your life. Yeah, so someone's working against you behind your back. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like, I'm not sure if some of you already know about this or if this is kind of something happening in the background, because that's kind of what I was trying to say with the Fool. It feels like this is a path that is a completely new path, or a risk or a leap of faith that maybe some of you already know what this is, and so you are beginning to, create a new life for yourself. Or this could even be something of like divine intervention in a way, where Spirit could be coming in and kind of giving you possibly even a person who's entering your life. It could be love here too, but it also could be success in general. Maybe even a masculine person, since we have the yang here. It's going to vary or be different for everybody, but there could almost be this like divine intervention for you to know that there are new doors opening for you. And yes, it may have again taken like a few rounds of this, or it may have taken, something that was working against you or behind your back, but yeah, look at that. Someone is leaving your life. Yeah, that's what the feeling I'm getting here. That's why it's kind of tugging me back and forth. Someone new is entering and someone is leaving. We have new job or career, successful plans. Yeah, so good news. So this feels, take it how it's going to resonate for you personally. Again, there's a few kind of entangled energy, it feels like here, but I do think for a lot of you, this is something ending and something replacing it, and it seems like that second chance feeling. I probably will do actually an extended for this reading, because I'm curious to see what else may come up, and I'm just going to kind of leave it open, I think, to Spirit, and get a few cards for love and a few cards for just in general. But I do feel like there's a sense here that that's the second chance feeling, that if you've given up on, finding love, or if you've given up on this possible new role in career or a new job, or even if you haven't given up, but maybe you just, again, felt that it didn't work out last time, so there's a subconscious kind of belief that you're holding back there when it comes to giving it another chance, or trusting yourself to be free from whatever this was. And I'm being drawn to say too, because it says here, keep your dreams a secret. And the fact that we have this card here, someone will gossip about all of your secrets. I think that if this resonates with you, it is important for you to keep a lot to yourself right now. Not because you need to be worried, and I was seeing those black bears protecting you though, so it makes sense now actually, because and in whichever way this connects with you, there has been almost, and I can kind of feel it in the reading too, like I feel kind of tense for some reason. So I feel like some of you need to be cautious and aware of either a specific person, a group of people, or maybe even something spiritually taking place where you kind of deserve better. You know, you are better than this and you deserve better than this. So keeping your dreams a secret, keeping your plans a secret. And if you already have like maybe a new person, for example, who's entered your life, whether it's a business partner or romantic partner or a friend, you may want to like keep your, or this says unsuccessful, I said successful. I'll look at that in a second. Keep your plans a secret here, because I just feel like that's what I'm getting. And now that I've seen deeper into it, it's almost like you're taking the back road that everyone else is taking the highway, but you chose to take the back road. But those people don't know that you've taken the back road. And as you take the back road, it's like, yes, it may take you longer because of this tortoise. It may take you an hour longer to get to where everyone else is going. But somehow that is where your second chance comes in, or the reason that spirit, the universe, has guided you to take that exit of the back road is so that you don't go where everyone else is going, or that you have some other success elsewhere. That's kind of how it's coming up, because there are some clear like distractions or enemies or people who may not want to see you do well here, or spiritual kind of attacks. And yeah, there's something like that you will receive good news even if you had an unsuccessful plan, even if something didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Let's see if there's anything more. Is there anything more, Spirit, for this message here today? What would you like to say? Anything to add to this reading? We have focus on your own sparkle. Wait on it. Take time to think. Is this really worth it? New portals are opening up for you. And then we also have clairaudience. I hear. Hearing words, sounds, or music in your own mind's voice. Thoughts pop in your head. Yeah, some of you here could be clairaudient, yes, but you could also be, because there's this ear here too, it could also be something that you're hearing, like as in specific news. And again, I'm getting this strong feeling that, I don't know why, but it's like a mystery almost in a way, like you are receiving this information in a way that somebody else doesn't see it or somebody else doesn't hear it. And I don't know the specifics on that, if it's, again, something about like a group setting or a job that you're in, or if this is more so like you're having ideas in just overall in general, and it's like they're going to take you further. Spirit's trying to give you almost like assistance by giving you some sort of key information, or whispering to you that if you follow this path, or if you follow your intuition here, this will actually lead you further, or this, yes, it could take longer, or you haven't seen this success before, but if you kind of listen to the news or the information that you're receiving, there are new portals for you here. Because how it says focus on your own sparkle, there is something about this interference from something, from somebody or something, and I feel like you are trying to be rescued from that. Okay, it's like Spirit's trying to grab you and take you in the corner away from this. So whether it's like I said, like a person romantically that needs to leave your life, or it's connected to your career, and maybe there is something that can be tempting to kind of be lured into somehow, but I feel like it requires your discernment to not follow the same path that everyone else maybe is following. Maybe it has been that never-ending story because you followed that same path. It could be kind of a deep thing as well, that this is just, again, more so on a soul level. Yeah, justice just flew out. And I've actually been like channeling this exact information, but it's been like one of those messages that's taken a while for it to like come out. It hasn't been the right time. I tried to film a reading the other day, and it was like it wasn't coming through. Spirit wasn't allowing it yet. And I feel like that's the reason why, because this is kind of like a message which may not want to be out there, because of whatever this force is, or whatever these energies are. So I feel like the time is aligning for someone to hear this message, which is again why it's taking a while to get into it, because it's one of those things where I feel like it is an act of spiritual protection. And that makes sense with the black bears in the beginning and this creature here in the background with this armor on or something. It feels like there's a portal opening, and you are trying to be, or you are being given this, possibly even for some of you, you could be, I don't think rescued is the right word, but I can't think of the word. You're almost like being given this rescue from maybe a karmic path or something which no longer resonates with you or would have kept you in the same loop. The Celestial Weaver. Okay, I don't know what that is. This is a new deck, so I don't know if I'm not sure what that is. I think it must be like an extra card. Yeah, it's an extra card in this deck. Yeah, it's like you're weaving something which is much more magical than, it's like your own sparkle. You're being called to focus on your own sparkle, because there's this intangible feeling of something trying to enter your life, something new, something more magical, some sort of again, period of prosperity, abundance. Okay, I'm going to close this up with one final animal card, and then we will go to the extended. And again, I'm just going to kind of leave it open to whatever else needs to come up here. I'm hearing the number 12 for some reason. Could be something about the 12th house as well. I'm hearing rare opportunity. One last card, Spirit, for anybody who this is for. Anything else you want to say? Anything else? The fish. And this beaver is here again. I just saw 2929. Yeah, the fish in some other decks does represent money, finances, abundance. So again, I feel like this is a message that there's a lot that is, how to say, like, supposed to flow in abundance to you, but Any final message here, Spirit? Yeah, it's a lot of what I already said. There's nothing new here. It's kind of just like that. Yeah, I don't know. Just the feeling of this prosperity and abundance. But something about how the fish is representing the receiving end of something and the flow into your direction rather than going upstream. And I believe that came up in the collective reading, something about the flow, like the energy migrating. I believe that came through. So it's coming up again here where yeah, I don't know. There's just like a flow. There's a flow forward. So we're going to go over to the extended and see what else comes up and just kind of go with it intuitively. And I will pull a few cards for love if that comes up, or just leave it open. So I hope that this could find whoever it's meant to find. And thanks so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.